Breaking news, guys. The Nigerian government in shock as the American military veterans of Igbo descent, AVID, finally taking Nigerian government to the International Criminal Court over Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention. Well, these American military veterans of Igbo descent, they've been writing Nigerian government not once, not twice, not third. Okay, I think they've written about 4 letters. They have appealed to Nigerian government. I think the last one was February 27th, 2025. Okay, they wrote the last letter. Okay, we'll go back to that one. Asking Nigerian government to release nnamdikanu, citing insecurity in the southeast. They also advise their Igbo leaders concerning this nnamdikanu. They tell them, say, this matter not be waiting person go take, say you won't take a cash out, because this involved our economy. This is involving our region. This is involving our people, your own people, when you say you dey govern. Because if tomorrow can't say this matter now can't buy everybody finish, we go come dey govern. They even mention name like the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, of enjoying what is happening, playing games with nnamdikanu incarceration, being part of the whole thing and all that. I think I still recall when he also replied that he's not involved and he was never involved in nnamdikanu issue because he not being the federal government, not being go carry nnamdikanu from Kenya. But the truth is that he get as person go tell you do something like this. You don't need person to tell you, say this person, he dey involved. Few days ago, we also heard that the Igbo leaders are trying to dialogue with the federal government of Nigeria, or already dialoguing with the federal government of Nigeria. But some Igbo leaders, they don't shift, come out, go back. You understand? Meaning that my hand not do. That is, this thing when they do so. If anything happen tomorrow, I not day, make anybody not call me. Just trying to play the role of a good boy. But we are talking about your region. We are talking about your people. You abandon your people. Who will stand for them? And that is the reason why you are there. So they'll be calling out these people time without number. That February on, they urge the federal government to release Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, now be the indigenous people of Biafra leader when they call IPOB, who remains in detention under the custody of the Department of State Service, DSS. So in that open letter that was addressed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, AVID emphasized that Kanu's case has moved beyond judiciary consideration, and now falls within the political discretion of the executive. The letter dated 26 February 2025, entitled Open Letter to the President and Government of Nigeria. This was signed by AVID President Chief Dr. Sylvester Onya and the Secretary Dr. Gosin Obiago. So that was the last letter that was written to Nigerian government concerning Nnamdi Kanu, and they were hoping that from that time to this very time like this, they go for don't release Nnamdi Kanu. But with the way the whole thing is going, they don't say and say, Nigerian government, they are not ready to play along, because we are hearing so many, can I call it rumor or whatever, asking Nnamdi Kanu to drop agitations and all that. Not be so they say then they do something. First of all, you have to allow this man to go home, because court have already discharged him. Now we are hearing that his case is going to start from afresh. So this man is going to stay in that DSS custody. Only God knows when this will end. Shall you understand? Because they know they have no proof against him. So all those ones they are doing before, they've been doing, it's all drama. Because they know that this will come back to this. and they will start all over again. Maybe this government too will play and waka comot. But you see, ideology you no dey kill am. You understand? Anything wey you dey do am. A day go come, you go collect. Na so e be. Whatever they are doing right now, they think maybe na to punish the Igbo and all that. But you are forgetting that you are planting a very bad seed. That a day go come when this plant go germinate like this. E go come grow. Na still very bad fruit na e go produce. And e no go good when you go come dey go dey pluck bad fruit from a plant. If you eat am, na bad thing na you get. So they've taken Nigerian government to International Criminal Court. So their matter don dey heavy like this because their matter don plenty for them. Well, I not just want to talk about those people. Not be today they don begin the petition Nigerian government in that ICC. Even when President Muhammadu Buhari was there, and the question is, what happened to all those petitions and all that? Why are they not even taking action against Nigerian government? My worry. Well, I'm dropping it here, guys. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I bet share this video, make it go viral. Let Nigerians understand wetin dey happen, particularly this Nnamdikanu case versus Nigerian government. It's getting more interesting anyway. Thank you and bye for now.
For that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say, Samoneka has come out to say, or has outlined countless times that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gun, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojogun fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So everybody is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Samonepa should be discredited, the likes of Ohanes Edigbo and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Samonepa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Samonepa and Nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other, nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Samonepa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Samonepa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? Say a particular tribe or a major tribe to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, that means the Hausa man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angobula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And every man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria, just because they feel their brother is still in president. Man, my brother, I can bet you, come 2027, the Yorubas will be championing the Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that. That I'm very certain of. Yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away for the presidency. Already there is a plot, and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot, and then the big shots in the north are forming alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league. Sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now, nobody can take that factor. What RFI did, or else it made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Angulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Others Forum. He said, post that election, that the Northern Others Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027, Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the universe have tagged the votes for. Now there will be the master mind of it, because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend, is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the government and exit the country. And then the government now will not take them, tag them for being unserious, because now that the government is championing for the exit, we are saying the government is not serious. There are claims that the government is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will not catch up with you, then you will know why the government has been championing to exit. Thank you for this coming.
Aisha Yusufu has tasked Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors, stop blaming gunmen. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that there is insecurity in my state, I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property. Yes. So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military, that it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if you can do that, so indirectly it's still have power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. Do you agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power.
The reason why they've lost.
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when he but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in the position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the IRF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too?